Should make sure. I think my mic's working. What's up, Chris? There's still about 20 minutes left to sign up. Anybody that wants to do that. Why's that so small? What's going on there? How am I? I'm doing okay. Doing all right. I feel really prepared for this tournament. So more than likely that means there's probably something very important that I forgot, but you know, I'll figure that out as it goes on along. We're not, I'm not a professional here, okay? Just a hobbyist. What's up, Nemo Noom? What's up, Taz? Now that that song's ended, I guess I should say there's 15 minutes left to sign up. If you want to join tonight's bracket, please do that soon. Sooner rather than later is my preference, please. Yo, Amadeus. Oh yeah, it is. I guess it is Daddy's Day tomorrow, huh? Shoutouts to all the daddies. What's up, Red Wolf? That should fit in there, right? That does not fit in there, but I think this does. It doesn't! Oh no. What if I put an ampersand in there? There we go. Family will be celebrating tomorrow. Well, I hope everyone has a good Daddy's Day. No. Well, I mean, probably at some point in my life, but it's definitely not anything that interests me. I'm a selfish individual. Yeah, I'm currently not daddy material. Yeah, for me, it's not really like it's not one of those like economic things or anything like that, even though I definitely am not really in an economic position to have a child, but it's literally just, I'm not interested. Selfishly taking everyone's Saturday to play KI. I mean, it's more I'm just like openly hosting it, you know? You know, people want to play KI, they can play some KI. Looking like it's going to be a smaller bracket today unless we get some people to sign up, which is fine. It's more just me putting out the call. If you're listening, you want to play some KI in a beginner to intermediate level bracket, please do that now. The rookies is just like the most inconsistent like number of entrants ever. Sometimes it feels like everyone wants to sign up, and sometimes it's just a handful of people, which is fine again. Does look like we're going to be playing on the Xbox version unless more people sign up all of a sudden. Roman's gonna be here? I have no idea. My assumption would be no. Is there enough to do 5 matches for everyone? If there's less than well, we just got a 6th. Lizard just joined. But if there was less than 6 people, we would have done a round robin anyways. I mean, at 6 people, we would still will do a round robin. A round robin is basically a tournament where everybody plays everybody. Craftsman, I don't think you're allowed, are you? No, you are, actually. You're still barely allowed. Never mind. Swiss is kind of like an abridged version of round robin. Hello, Blurry M. But yeah, a Swiss bracket is basically a tournament where you play everybody that's in the bracket. Or round robin is, sorry. A Swiss tournament is like kind of like a round robin, but we're trying to skip to the chase and, you know, determine the winner a little faster. Boy, y'all are really coming out at the last minute, which is fine. It does seem like we're going to be playing on the Xbox version, though. A lot of Xbox gamers tonight. I mean, 8 is still a normal amount, you know, a standard amount of gamers. That's good for making sure everyone has 5 matches in the round robin. Also, just generally in these tournaments, the more the merrier. It also makes the Swiss format better for just the experience of people entering. It means as the tournament goes on, more likely you'll be to fight an opponent of even skill level, where you can feel like you'd be competitive with them. Okay, we're definitely doing a 5-round Swiss, so you don't need to worry about playing too many matches or whatever. Again, there's about 3 minutes left to sign up. If you're tuning in, you want to play some Killer Instinct, you got that many minutes to sign up. Probably more closer to 2 now, but... Oh boy, don't be like Wednesday where like this just like takes forever to sync to the servers for some reason. No shit, we got more. I can't play unless you're offline, then plug into my hardline after it loads. That's so strange. The online does seem a little... like just connecting to the servers. The online play is still fine, but connecting to the servers seems a little iffy lately. You're using the disc version? Yo, Firelagger, what's up? I'm going to send a commercial real fast before we get into the bracket properly. Hopefully my game connects to the servers soon. I don't know why it's doing this. I played the Steam version just like an hour ago and it was fine. Maybe I should just run it on Steam. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit before we head in. Oh, my camera's not open. Oh no, I forgot something. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Ultrafine Atomic Rookies. Number 106, I believe. I think we're good. I don't think anyone else is joining in real fast. It is 9. Let's see, 5. Process check-ins. Should be good to go. Keep the head busy. I have no idea what that means, Roman. I don't know your lingo. Let's see. Yeah, it's still just doing it. I might need to... That's crazy. Why is it doing that? Steam literally just started like super fast earlier. Roman commentated on Wednesday. Why is it doing this? KI is a great video game. Just go bring up the task manager here. We're just gonna kill it. Let's try this again. Yeah, I think it's Xbox specific. It happened to me last week as well. Or maybe on Wednesday. Yeah, I played Steam earlier. It was fine. I might have to just run the tournament on Steam. Let's go keep doing this. We'll give it like a minute. If it doesn't sync in a minute, then okay, there. I don't know why I was doing that. Let's get the music set up real fast. And then let's get a lobby set up. And then we can get started. Last time I kept my keyboard and mouse hooked up to this PC just out of like superstition, and it helped, but I don't know if that helped this time. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna get on stream. Let me go ahead and kill this music before I forget about it, because it's just kind of in the background now. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's get Cokes and Bodied. Once I get a lobby up, and then we'll get Glowseekurr and Taz after that. So that means Craftsman and Loc-Nar can play off stream. AnotherGuy and Kraven can play off stream. And then Chris and Lizard can play off stream. I am posting in the wrong channel. You all know what it is, though. I'm not deleting and repost, but thank you for letting me know. Okay, maybe I need to restart my game again. What is happening? This is the Xbox version. Although, maybe I just need to go to the Steam version. I don't know. I mean, I'd rather let this play out because most people are entering via Xbox, so it would make it a lot easier to like get players together and stuff like that. But if it's just going to hang like this, like, there's not much I can do about it. It did this last week, or maybe it was just Wednesday, and I just let it run like this for a second and it got it, but this is really long. I played Steam earlier with like no issues. It just makes it harder to corral people. But I think we might have to do it because this is ridiculous. Okay, I gotta remember for the next tournament, I just need to boot up Xbox like half an hour earlier to make sure I can actually get into the game. It's really syncing ladder information with the server. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna make one more attempt at Killer Instinct. I don't know why it would do this, but we're gonna keep the keyboard and mouse plugged in until we get into the lobby and see if that helps for some fucking reason. I don't think it would, but anything's possible with this video game, I feel like. We'll give this like a minute on each step. If it takes longer than that, we're just booting up Steam. My kingdom for a simpler tournament experience. My brain wants to say that it was not because I kept the keyboard and mouse plugged in, but I don't fucking know. Okay, we can get people in here now. That was very strange. Might need to get James Goddard on it again. There's Cokes. Let's get Bodied in here. We're good to go. We can get rid of you. Bodied, I sent you an invite. Please get into the stream. It says he's navigating the menus. At least that's what it said where I sent the first one. I don't think it updates. There we go. Let's go. You're good to go. I don't know what he's doing. No, we got Saber Wolf on the card? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it actually the wolf, though? Someone's not ready to play a game. Okay, Kimwoo. That's more of the expected pick. Unexpected patience seeing here from Bodied. Oh. Oh, the katas! Yeah, nice. And then we just break. They both know what's going on. Sweep! Not a punish, but you can punish that. Okay, that's plus a billion. Didn't really use anything with his plus frames. That recaps! I really like Cokes' patience. Oh, that was some craziness. Okay, knockdown, flame carpet. I think he could have parried in that situation, maybe. Okay, guest break works out. Meaty throw. Shadow Firecracker, no counter break attempt. Oh, we're really spinning those dragons. That works. Manual but missed the combo. That sucks. You can parry that, but you'd have to take it, yeah. You probably would have died if you just tried to parry it. But yeah, I do like Cokes just kind of... He's kind of just blocking it out there and then, you know, dealing with what he can wherever it happens. I mean, he did do some crazy shit too, like tail flip and whatnot, but if your opponent's not focusing on blocking, you can kind of get away with that stuff too. Like the tail flip shenanigans with Riptor are actually not that powerful against Kim, as long as the Kim's in a defensive mindset, because you can react pretty easily with just parry. It's obviously strong if you block the right way and get a punish, but parry is a good, like, lessening the mental load sort of option. Oh, ripped or mirror. Okay, never mind. We're going for pure nonsense. Toe flip. Overhead. Doesn't block all three. Oh yeah, you had to block that. Oh no. I mean, you got a punish, but you didn't get the great punish. That run back tail fling is like minus like a billion. It's you can punish with literally anything you want. And you probably have time to even walk up and get a punish too. Wall splat. Oh, didn't get the reset quite, but oh my goodness, the run and flame works out. Shadow cash out. I feel like Shadow Linker is probably better there. Yeah, gets another punish. These gas breaks are really killing you, Bodied. There we go, there's a reaction. Over it. Oh my god, that looked painful. No, didn't quite get the punish. No shadow counter. The gas break will seal it though. Into Ultra. There we go. Yeah, Coast does just seem to have a better grasp of what's going on with the character. Again, a strong thing against Predator stance usually is you see them shoulder you. Block, you can try to shadow counter afterwards. It's not foolproof, but a lot of Riptors will be sending offense after that. They can do, they can like jump cancel to get out, not do an attack afterwards, or they can just cancel the Predator stance into the throw to blow up shadow counters. But it's not the worst idea. It's like a good point to guess if you are to guess with shadow counters. Okay, we're going all around the wheelhouse here. Not a good start here. I do think a lot of what would improve Body's game plan here is like being a bit more defensive. It's like always trying to flail with something in neutral, which can work. Okay, reversal coax it, won't take it any longer. Recap, Ender. We get Shadow. Oh, we get nothing. Oh, that's gonna be hella meaty. Yeah, a lot of times if you see a Riptor do a neutral jump while you're knocked down, they're setting up a frame kill for a heavy headbutt that's super meaty in his armor. No, reset. That should be the life bar. He doesn't finish the combo. Bodied, what are you doing? Yeah, that's an easy shadow. Too close. Damn, he could have had the life bar if he just finished that combo. No, not the tail flip. It worked out too. That one will work. It drops the combo, but that's okay. We get a nice little low. Supreme victory, staved off. It's gonna have to go real crazy to get this win though. Yeah, I like Coke's just backing up. He doesn't need to do anything too crazy. He just gets a nice little whip punish there. Looking really solid. Nice little 3-0. We send it to commercial. We get the next set on. Which was, I believe, Glowseekurr and Taz. Yes, that's who I said. Let me put it in the right channel this time. Thank you for joining, Taz. Glowseekurr, I did have to modify your name to get it to fit into the scoreboard, but I tried to respect the spirit. Don't know why you're not... Okay, you found your way in anyways. Did I see Spinal and Jago? Okay, yeah, it's kind of what I expect. Oh yeah, Spinal hates anti-airs. Dash just getting hit by meaties. And there's the throw. Yeah, trying to guess for the throw, went for the instant jump dive kick. Here we go, started, skulls. Are we going for damage? Yeah, get the skulls. That's not too bad, you still got skulls. Yeah, using the skulls now. Skeleport into Soul Sword's very strong. Mediums again. Glowseekurr breaking. Oh, that almost actually worked. It looked very strange. Oh! That's actually kind of dirty. Use what you think is minus frames. Make it a bit more ambiguous. Okay, more skulls. I will say for Taz, I think crouching heavy punch is probably your best anti-air. Ooh, really overextended, but even up the life bars here. I'm surprised how this works. It looks like he's using heavy bone shaker. Oh, tried to do something, got counter hit. I guess maybe Spinal's hurt box comes back before the fireball's gone. It looks like he's trying to use heavy bone shaker with the skull attached, which should be projectile invul. It kind of looks like he's just getting hit on the back end. But yeah, for anti-airs with Spinal, I would... Like, you can go for jump back air to airs is like a thing you can do. You can just teleport out of the way. Sometimes not trying to anti-air is maybe the better options. Oh my god, DP classic. Heavies, not broken. That won't. I like the use of heavy kick. Off of heavy kick, you can do a run cancel though. You can start some mix-ups. Oh, drop the combo. That sucks. Yeah, a lot of anti-airing with Spinal too is getting into the spacing that you want to really be in to look out for the jumps, which can be kind of hard with his walk speed. I think air to air, I think medium punch is Spinal's go-to air to air. It's hard to integrate all this stuff though in the moment. Overextension. He locks out again. That's really not breaking these heavies. Glowseekurr using them a lot. Definitely something you get used to is just recognizing. Nice check on the Skeleport. Just really looking for it.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Supreme victory!
Okay, back into it. I should maybe play some Spinal, because I feel like I don't have the best Spinal advice, because I just don't really know how to play as them. Like, I only have stuff that I've kind of noticed from watching SVM and whatnot. I don't have any hands-on experience from playing Spinal. Like, getting in the corner, yeah, I like that. Using Heavy Punch, I know, is his really good button in neutral. This Heavy Punch. Nice punish. And the lockout. Oh, fully extending his combo, though. That's definitely something that's happened in a couple other matches here. Taz extending his combo a little too far. Got punished for that. I didn't realize that would punish. Oh, you might have been able to kill with that counter breaker. He actually fully extended the combo. Try to bait a shadow counter. Oh, I like the overhead. Should we be able to kill? Let's go. That just happens with Jago sometimes. You go eat a DP, it just happens. Oh, you wanted to teleport the other way? Oh no, that's gonna be big damage. Oh, drop the combo, that sucks. Yeah, I like him just going for blocking instead of trying to... And baiting out the wake up. Oh my goodness, that's huge damage. Don't drop the combo, don't overextend. You can't overextend your combos whenever you get a lockout. That's huge damage you just dropped. Okay, the throw. Yeah, activate the instinct, put some skulls out. Heavy's not broken, that put it barely into ultra rage. Taz was really working on something there. That was close. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's definitely something of like the breaker game. Like Glowseekurr was really using those heavies a lot and dealing a lot of damage with that. You got to be able to recognize those heavies and break them on reaction. Like letting it every now and then, letting a heavy rock is fine, but I think he opened most combos with the heavy. It's just a kind of something you get used to. We will be moving on though. I think we have all the round 1 matches done. That means we get to move over to round 2. Let's see, who's we done? We haven't had Chris and Kraven and Lizard, Craftsman, Loc-Nar, AnotherGuy. That would be a good one. God, I'm having such a hard time remembering who I put on the stream. I'm old, y'all. Yeah, these two should be good. Here we go. We're gonna get Craftsman and Chriz on stream. I don't know what word I was about to say, but it was not correct. I know that. And then after that, we'll get Loc-Nar and Lizard. Which means, ooh, Coax and AnotherGuy would have been a good one to play actually, but we're gonna have that off stream, I guess. Actually, no. Sorry, Loc-Nar and Lizard. I've rescinded it. I think that'd be a good match to have. I'm sorry. We'll get you on stream in a moment. Wait, but I did get Coax on stream first round. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. I'm sorry. Loc-Nar, Lizard, you're on stream again. I'm sorry. I forgot I put Coax on the first in the first round. I don't want to double him up like that. Not for his sake, but for you know, everybody needs an opportunity to get on stream, I feel like. Close another guy off stream. Glowseekurr bodied off stream. I don't know which account Body's using this week. So I'm just gonna say it's this one. Off stream. Kraven and Taz off stream. I really need to just boot all of Body's accounts and clean it up. It is a kind of a mess whenever I try to ping that dude. Sending an invite now. Sorry it took me a long time. Possibly I could. The thing is though, is like it doesn't really show that wherever I'm trying to ping. Okay, it does look like we are pinging the right one though. It's not really that big of an issue. It's just like a slight annoyance. It's not really that big of a deal. Here we go though. Chriz, Mr. Welder, definitely two of the top players in the rookies right now. One of them might not be eligible to play next week. We'll see what happens. I'll see what the math says later on. Tusk and Arya. I do believe Tusk is supposed to do well against Arya. Not that Arya does poorly. You know, it's Arya still. But Tusk got those big heavy punch buttons to clip her out of the sky. He can go under projectiles with Spirit Step. Nice. Look how much damage that one hit did to the drone. You got Spirit Step in. Loses the corner though. Who you complain about lag with, Blizzard? Both players playing kind of patient except for that one situation. They felt it was time to mash. I like the delay get up. Didn't get hit by the projectile. Okay, we break. I like these short combos Chris is going for. It's a DP maybe? No, Crescendo eats it. Oh, that was a big mistake. I don't know what he's trying to do. That sucks. No, gets hit. No shadow counter on these shotgun blitzes. It's kind of huge actually. Chris is really trying to get around with shotgun blitz. What side was that? What was that setup? I like that. Yeah, crouching heavy. Oh, catches the low. We break heavy though. Heavy punch. Another low. Oh, I don't mind it. You definitely would have took that body if you were right. Oh, that should be it though. No shadow meter needed. I don't mind playing that. I know he kind of lost for it, but I don't mind playing the Counterbreaker mind game so early in the set though. You know, put it in your opponent's mind, like, I will try to counterbreak heavy, so especially a character like Tusk. A character like Tusk is melting you, like, if you get a counterbreaker. You know, water break, that's fine. Just don't take too long. I guess all the bodies that are offline right now will be ones that I kick from the Discord. I'm only kicking them, I'm not banning them. So, if you ever get access to those accounts again, you can just click the invite and challenge to get them back. It has been pretty funny seeing some people join, and I see that they have no... Like, usually if people join and they're here to play KI, they're also in the main KI Discord. But almost certainly every single, like, account that's joined and they don't have any, like, mutual servers, they wait a few hours and they spam, like, pings and links. If you talk about... Uh-oh. What happened? Did you shake your internet connection? What happened there? It just looks like we had some sort of disconnection. I don't know. We can get you back in here though. It's fine. Yeah, make sure you have you eaten? That can be an issue. Maybe get a snack if you haven't had much food today. Dehydration can also help with that though, so you know, make sure you drink water too. My nose is really itchy today. Which, you know, I'm usually like playing with this shit on most days, but I feel like I'm doing it more than usual. I guess while I'm here, we can start advertising tournaments though. Next, like the next 2 weeks are pretty big for KI. Next weekend will be Evo, and they said I think the top 4 at least will be streamed on a stage. I'm not 100% sure when, but then the weekend after that will be the Shadow Nexus, which is a tournament that Nate is hosting. It's $1,000 for first place only. It's an invitational 16-person bracket. It should be a good time. I'm looking forward to just watching that. It's, you know, not too frequently I get to just sit back and be a spectator, so that's fun. I was not invited, which fair, but again, I'll be excited to just sit there and watch. The mismatching, dude dyed his beard but not his head. We definitely saw the large damage potential of Tusk in the last match. The air skull splitter actually deleting the projectile assist is pretty interesting. Overhead, heavy, counter broken. Big damage. Yeah, I guess breaking explosion arc is... It's probably one of the more difficult linkers to try to break in the game. It does 3, 4, 5 hits, I think, for light, medium, heavy. And the heavy one you can tell by how slowly she raises her leg. At least for the linker version. Sometimes they can manual in combos as well. I like the air check. Mr. Welder, sorry. Craftsman not having any nonsense. DP again? Yeah, but Shadow... Oh my god, they trade actually. Dude, take this chip damage. If he wants to back off from you while in instinct form, just take the chip damage. Wake up throw works out. Go do another skewer? No. Oh, that one didn't work. It was cute the first time, but it didn't work out. We break? Again, Shotgun Blitz. Just, if they're using Shotgun Blitz like that so much, just the block and shadow counter. You got full meter too. Well, that one was just a punish. Oh, just a meaty. Heavy. Here we go. Another heavy! Chris trying to move too much. Heavy gets the shadow. That's an opener enter though. Overhead blocked. You cannot take any chip damage. Connection is definitely looking a little shaky, but as long as the players are fine to play through it, that's whatever. It's looking like Chris might have been training with Zombie a little bit. The area is looking pretty clean, honestly. Oh god, I hit my mic. Chris, I'm readying again. On your own so far? I mean, it looks like you got a pretty cool, pretty good little setup there for whatever's going on. Apparently I'm practicing with him tomorrow though. Hell yeah. You definitely seem to have a good idea of what to be doing with the character. Definitely a thing that's hurting you with Tusk right now is you're moving a bit too much. You're taking a lot of damage from heavies. Although I would say the same thing for Craftsman as well. Maybe trying to be a bit too active whenever you're trying to be active. Like it's something you just got to have a read on your opponent with. But like Craftsman's had these 2 shadow bars like frequently in the match and able to like shadow counter shotgun blitz if he was looking for it. A lot of times a very powerful option to use. I know it sounds boring, is blocking. Blocking's pretty good, actually. Also, last match here. I mean, they've both kind of been close. Yeah, shotgun blitz right in. Heavy punch is nice, but it's super slow. Oh, bad punish. That's a good punish, though. Oh, that's a huge punish. No shotgun blitz. Shadow counter. We're definitely having some internet shenanigans. No, we went for the random on the jump in. I definitely wouldn't recommend that. Oh, the internet's looking real bad. Holy. I got disconnected. It sounds like there's still stuff happening though. If one of you is not wired, please make sure that you connect your wire. Net carried. It doesn't look like they're playing anymore because the bars have not moved and the timer has stayed still. So I'm pretty sure they got disconnected. If not, I mean, we'll see what happens. Chris is wired. I mean, even if you are wired, like you might be downloading something. There could be other things taking up the internet connection at the moment. It definitely looked like it got a little funky there. I'm not saying it's Chris's fault, just it did get funky there. The wire is only one aspect. Ain't no way Chris beats Welder. I think there is a way. No, I guess Chris just won. We did not get to see the end of that. Unfortunate. But GG's, I suppose. Both players I would recommend I would definitely recommend checking all your internet stuff. So make sure nothing's downloading or eating up bandwidth or something. Yo, Devil, what's up? We're going to send it a commercial real fast. We'll get the next set on. We're gonna get Loc-Nar and Lizard next. Damn. Another guy in Cokes went to the wire. Like I said, it would have been a good set to run, but I just ran Cokes on the first one, so... I'm cool with not, double featuring him like that. Dub-a-dub, true. Lavender Ink, I'm gonna need you to calm down, please. We're gonna get Loc-Nar and Lizard on stream now. There was some Glacius and Riptor things. I mean, that tends to be what would happen with you two, yeah. Lizard, are you waiting for an invite? Okay, there we go. I was just about to do it. Streamed for 13 hours last night, this morning, and when my alarm went off at 5, I thought I was about to be late for work, but you're off. Damn, that's... Yeah, that's the worst fucking feeling, dude. But I'm glad it was not real, I guess. The worst thing is, like, whenever it's not even work, your brain, like, you ever, like, wake up and your brain thinks you're, like, late for school for some reason? And you're like, I haven't been in school for 10 years. No. Yo, Syankas, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, whatever. Thank you so much for the basil bucks. I appreciate it. Ankle slicer. Yeah, you gotta be worried about that overhead low threat from Thunder. You didn't properly time that tick grab. Yeah, we got the Daddy Gnar. Ooh, nice manual off the wind kick opener. Finishes the combo. Oh, laser sword works out! They're both kind of scrapping. Yeah, he's definitely getting better. I feel like Lizard's improving too. He's definitely found the game plan with Thunder a bit more. You do have to kind of gamble in neutral with him. Oh, just forward dashes into it. Definitely a really good thing to learn with Thunder and Instinct. It's the ranges for Samamish into Skyfall. No, we just wake up. No, you could have extended that way more. You probably could have killed, actually. Maybe you could have killed. I don't know.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Supreme victory!
It could have got a lot of damage regardless. That's one for the daddy. I recommend all players to also enter, like if you're a rookies level player, if you're able to enter these tournaments, I advocate entering the weekly as well. It's good to fight strong players as well as ones that you feel are on your level. Okay. Having a think here, maybe? Not sure what's happening. Definitely, with Thunder, I would test your opponent's anti-airs.
Fight on!
Me try. Like Thunder's jumping heavy punch can be kind of hard to anti-air if you're timing it right. But also, that's just a good approach for Thunder if your opponent's really looking for the ground approach. Oh, got the mix up again though. Went for the grab. I'm not sure if grab off of overhead is super good. And I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying I don't know if that's good or not. I would test that and training mode to see if you can actually do that. Wake up throw works. Yeah, that was opener ender. Guess breaking is definitely hurting Lizard a lot though. No whiff punish. No, he was already locked out. Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was, but there was some movement there. Opener ender again, I think. Yeah. I will say to Lizard, if you don't like to hold all this pressure, you have 2 bars of Shadow Meter. Thunder does have a fully invincible Shadow DP. There we go. Wall split entered, no! His old nemesis comes back. +1. We mash. It works out. Guess break. Went for a sweep. Nice anti-air with the forward heavy kick. It's actually a really niche anti-air. I don't see Jagos go for enough. I'd say that, but I meant like newer Jagos. I do feel like a lot of the issues here with Lizard right now is he just doesn't have his spacing for a lot of the things he's going for. Like, kind of whiffs a lot of stuff, and like Loc-Nar's not really there. Which, you know, spacing is a really difficult thing to like get in your head. I still mess up spacing all the time. Also, if you're going to jump with Thunder, if you're going for a like doing a jump in attack, I feel like there's not a lot of reason to not do heavy punch. You can't do medium punch for an air to air, but if you're trying to jump in on somebody, heavy punch is like the god button. Chris, please don't try to start shit in my chat. I know they started it first, but you don't need to respond. Okay, lockout. Knockdown ender. Oh. Nice overhead. Using the minus frames. The wall splat ender is actually good here. No, you could have done a command grab off that. Instant guess break. No shadow counter. We pop late. DP is punished. Let's go. Well, Chris, we have no way of knowing that. Oh, no anti-air. Thunder does have a really good, I mean, his DP's not bad, but also his crouching heavy punch is like just a really good one. Yeah, that does not combo. Gotta go to a lighter version of ankle slicer, or just go into triple axe if you want to combo. Oh, gas breaks, Lizard, they're really coming to bite you. You gotta stop gas breaking. That's plus. That move where he spins his sword is plus. Jump. Opener ender, but I don't think he broke it. I think that was opener ender. What the hell was that? That had some weird pushback. Overhead. Oh, you could kill! No! We get the punish. Don't lock out, I say as he locks out immediately. You might have been able to kill with damage under Loc-Nar. Okay, even with the life bars here. Yeah, anti-air with the fireball will do it.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Damn, pretty close there from Lizard, but not quite able to close it out. But yeah, definitely. I don't know why you try to counter break there. There's no chance of it happening because they were already locked out. I think Lizard might just be getting some misinputs or something. But honestly, his Thunder's showing promise. You need to... It was also... I think you were doing crouching medium kick into heavy ankle slicer, which just isn't a natural combo. And you got thrown out of it. It's unfortunate. Commercial time though, as I get the next round set up here. Let's see what we got. Who have I know we not got Kraven yet, and there's probably somebody else. Another guy. We'll just get those two. It all works out. So let's get another guy and Chris on stream now. And then we'll get Kraven and Lizard on stream after that. So that means Glowseekurr and Loc-Nar off stream. Oaks and Craftsman off stream. That would have been a good one too, but I think they kind of have a good idea of what they're doing in the game already. And then Bodied and Taz off stream. The stream is less for entertainment purposes. Well, I don't know. I feel like this stuff is still pretty entertaining. But I think it's better to like feature as many players as we can and you know, get some advice if I can. He's got a difficult task. The connection did look really bad. Yeah, you didn't really look like garbage on stream. You look like you were not defending enough though, which could be difficult when the connection's not great. Alright, Bodied, it looks like he is DQing, so that means Taz, you don't have a match this round. Unfortunate. Yeah, sorry. I mean, if he comes back soon, like while the tournament's going on, and he's still able to play, y'all can play that out for the tournament. But it looks like he's just not gonna be around for the next bit. Yeah, you're on stream. Terminant. Here we go. Should be Glacius and I guess Arya since he's working on it. We'll see though. Yep. Not a matchup I get to see too often. Nice block. No setting up the hells, yeah. I was gonna say, Chris is giving you a lot of space. Set those hells up. Oh, the connection's looking real rough. I will say, it's looking like the same thing as last time, Chris. I think that might be you. Restart your game. All right, I guess we get to wait here a little longer. Not the sad eye doll. Well, hopefully he can figure that out. Just you know, if you think it's the game having issues, go into your options and turn everything down as much as possible in the graphics. Make sure the anti-aliasing is off as well, because there is a anti-aliasing option that just on some systems it just doesn't work well and it actually makes the game run worse. But back whenever I ran the tournament on one computer, even though it's probably overkill, I ran everything on the lowest graphical options I could just to make sure that it wasn't causing any issues. Just play on an actual Xbox Series console? Yeah, I mean, these things only apply as well if you're playing on PC. Lizard, no, why are you in here? I didn't know I could do that. No, they're not. Okay, there we go. They caught it. Lizard, get out of my lobby. Full HDs? True. Even though, you know, we can only stream certain amount of quality on Twitch, and then YouTube like compresses the hell out of video you upload. So hopefully it looks better. I feel like I might need to adjust like brightness or contrast or something for the video stream, but I've not done that so far. It looks like it's like a little too bright or something. Yo, Z-Train, thank you for the raid. To be clear, the video on my monitor looks great, but on OBS it looks like it's a bit bright or something. Yo, Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much for the gift sub to Tisavola? Tusavoli? Look good to you? You having the sync issue? I mean, just give it time. OBS always be tripping with its preview. Alright. Just making sure. It's something I've thought, like, looking at the video, but honestly, having it brighter might be better for, like, competitive gameplay, so, like, stuff could be, more readable anyways. Again, we're waiting for Chris to get back in here. 20 FPS for you, it looks mad dark everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've never had frame... Actually, I think whatever my computers had like a lot of like resource issues. I had some issues in the preview showing like a lot fewer frames than actually were being sent out. But I know you do dual... like you do a dual PC stream, I'm pretty sure, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, maybe that's a thing too. Just being unfocused on the OBS window or something. I sent you an invite, man. Yeah, it could just be OBS being weird, you know, us and our freaking open source software. It wouldn't be a rookie stream without sitting here faffing about with dead air, you know. No BS at the OBS. Maybe OBS stands for only bullshit, you know? Thank you, Devil. I appreciate that. Chris, where you at? What's happening? I've sent you like 5 invites. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just curious what's happening. Have you tried to accept any? Why the lava across the road? I don't know, man. Probably something really stupid that's gonna make me cringe to get to the lavatory. That's not even very good. But it burned the town down? Some sort of anti-joke? Yeah, come on. Why wasn't the lava thinking? There's a scary clown in Mina that shows up and tells jokes like that. They tell anti-jokes. Well, folks, we might have to get them to play off stream if Chris doesn't figure out his stuff soon. I mean, anti-jokes are it's actually a form of joke. I think it's playing off the expectation that there will be a punchline, though. Negative jokes. Yeah, I'm not making up a term. It's like a dark humor. Whatever. Okay, Chris is stuck on sinking ladder info. I do like Norm, yeah. There we go. Yeah! He did not sink his ladder info. It still says he's a qualifier, but as long as the match plays out, we don't care. Here we go. For real, the start of the set. I hope. Please look much better.
Ready. Fight.
Oh, wasn't ready for the punish. That definitely looked a bit awkward. Oh, still not ready for the punish, but that works out. No! You can't just block and punish Shadow Shotgun Blitz. You don't gotta jump it. There we go. Yeah, another guy, if they're going to give you that much space, just set up some hills. Heavies, not broken. Definitely a little late on punishing these whiffs, though. You can't do anything about this. Yeah, I got a block. I don't know why he went for Shadow Counter. Another guy really missing a lot of whip punishes. There's one. Light guest break though. Ooh, good patience from Chris. Another guy has been sitting out those PPs a lot. I don't know if those reacts or not, but it's a good option. We barely break. Cold shoulder. Another DP. Yeah, I don't know what Chris did, but it seemed to work.
Supreme victory.
I mean, that was, it said Supreme, but was it really a Supreme? How much life did he have, you know? Honestly, another guy probably would have won that match if he got all of his punish opportunities, because there was several that he just kind of let go by. I'm not sure if he was just... I mean, some of them were the heavy crescendo in the air that were just kind of hard to tell which way it was going. But, I mean, she still has a decent amount of recovery on the ground. You can kind of just press a button and it should be in the right direction.
Fight on. Ready.
Oh god. Beat a break. It's definitely looks like we're returning to whatever was going on. Another counter breaker. It's probably about as good as he could have gotten there. The hand meter spin. No, he tried to step into hell. Like, I do think a lot of patience, a lot more patience in AnotherGuy's neutral could help a lot, because Chris is sending stuff like Shadow Shotgun Blitz and just regular Shotgun Blitz. And Chris just keeps on getting right with these gas breakers too. I think that was a punish. It's hard to tell. Heavy, instinct pump. Yeah, he's setting up Hail in a lot of these situations where Cold Shoulder would probably be way better. Oh, late on the shadow counter. That's unfortunate. No punish. Okay, here we go. Get started. It doesn't look like he's breaking the mediums on reaction, at least. I think he just punished that. I could be wrong. It was a little laggy, but that's not why you lost.
Supreme victory.
That's why you're missing punishes? No, the parts where you were missing punishes didn't look too laggy to me. But it's possible. Spectator lag is different from the player lag.
Fight on.
Evolve or die. Make your choice.
Yeah, setting up hell off these jumping lance normals is pretty risky, actually. Trying to chase down. I like the patience, the blocking afterwards. It's not your turn. Yeah. No! You gotta be careful whenever trying to punish things with active hitboxes. Gas break works out. No shadow counter. We just get the punish. Okay, another guy not playing the breaker game. Here we'll get some nice meter. Now the flight body's gone. Yeah, safe. Oh, that traded. That looked so weird. Shadow Shotgun Blitz. We're gonna pop Instinct though, it's safe. It's not gonna kill. I like the choice not to break. Shadow Shot. Yeah, shoulder. Gets the counter breaker. That might kill one of these bodies. Oh wait, I forgot it doesn't do that in Instinct. Blade's on a pixel though. Chris is showing patience on these puddle punches though. I like that. He cannot chip you out. Yeah, just jump and push him to the corner. You might be able to shatter like on reaction. Like after blocking. I think that might be punishable by shatter. Maybe not. It might be too slow. Yeah, knew he was not going to die. That's a puddle punch. It's a good time not to go for the shadow linker break there. Good clutch from another guy. I like seeing a lot more patience in the match that time. Now, a lot of times if you're losing the stuff, maybe you're just being a little too silly. You're pressing when you don't need to be. Maybe it's the matchup annoying you. Maybe it's someone's internet connection, maybe frustrating you a bit. And what's going on now? No, Chris left again. Chris, you might need to figure this stuff out, man. It looks way better than it did that first match, but I don't know, getting like random disconnects and whatnot from the lobby is not good. Yeah, turn the stream off while you're playing. Depending on your setup, that could make it to where your bandwidth is just being taken. Yeah, I assume since you're his brother, you all are in the same spot, but no one's complaining about your connection. It's definitely interesting. Like, it could be because you have the stream up, or it could be whatever hardware he's playing it on is internet playing favorites. It could be his PC, like he's playing it at too high of settings. Like, honestly. Because playing it online requires that you stay synced up. If you're dropping frames because of hardware, that can definitely just cause issues as well. Again, if you're not sure, I recommend playing on the lowest settings you can. If you know your PC's good for it, that's different. But I have no idea what your hardware is, what you're working with. Like, this game should be able to run on most things, but if you're having too high of settings, it might be wrong. And again, FSR2, if you have that on, turn it off. I think FSR2 is only good if you're trying to upscale past 1080p. Which you don't need, I don't know. I'm a 1080p gamer. Maybe I should upgrade to 1440p at some point, but I don't see a reason. I'm old too. My eyesight's just gonna get worse. I really need more P's to look at. We are really just stuck in this song, huh? We have every match done except for our stream matches. I'd really like it to get done. You need all the peas? You're gonna go check? Okay. Even your screen shows a freeze frame of Chris leaving the lobby. I mean, Chris left the lobby. I'm not sure what you're trying to say about that. I will also say, if you're connected to Wi-Fi and you have a wire going to your computer, make sure you have your computer, at least on Windows. It only uses one connection. You can have both connected, but it will only use one of them. So it's possible it's still using a Wi-Fi even though you have an Ethernet cord. Oh, that's just like a graphical glitch. That's just something that happens. But yeah, I'm not there to run tech issues with Chris, but there's a lot of things that could possibly be done to help. I would like to finish this set out on stream. It'd be good to have, but we might need to move on. It's working now. I mean, we're waiting. No, by the way, if y'all don't know, I'm going to be hosting a single character tournament on the second Wednesday of July, which is the 8th. And you have until the end of the 30th, June 30th, my time, to you can go vote in the Discord for what character that might be. It's also ranked choice voting, so if you have an unpopular pick that you don't think will get picked, you can always vote for more common characters as well. I still need to put my vote in. I gotta vote for the silliest mirror badgers like Idol and Aganos. Who else is stupid? I feel like the Conra mirror match would be stupid, but I'm not sure if enough players can play it well enough to make it be that stupid, you know? Rom? I mean, Rom would just be Street Fighter, wouldn't it? All Riptors? Riptor would probably be pretty funny, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I won't deny it.
Fight on.
Okay, hopefully we can get this set finished.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah, I mean, he's backing up this much. Set up some hells. That's like Glacius' like game plan is getting hells set up. Basically having a really hard to contest position. Damn, that crouching light kick actually worked. Perfect round so far. Chris really backing all the way hell up. Yeah, just block it. Nice. Chris has definitely been reaction breaking mediums a lot, which is a pretty advanced, honestly, for the rookies bracket. The drop. Tried to shadow counter. Got hit. It looked like. Looks like he maybe did it on the 4th hit instead of the 5th. It's unfortunate. A good amount of this instinct's gonna be wasted though. Chris might want to opt to upload to save it. Oh, could have got combo with Cold Shoulder off that. Syndrome would be like watching paint dry. Oh, doesn't get the combo, but we got the PP. We got to save PP too. Oh, he locks out. That should be it. Yeah, goes for damage into to make sure. True. The Syndrome went pretty long. Okay, go DP the sweep. I think block would have maybe been a better option there. I'm not sure if you can punish this sweep actually. No, the cross up drops the combo. That's gonna work. Oh, you can't poke after getting a block Cold Shoulder. It's not your turn anymore. Oh, but he does anyways and it works. No shadow counter. That just works, alright. And we got one more match in the set. That looked like the internet was actually being well, or hardware possibly. Who knows what it was. Game 5. Here we go. What's up, Jerron? Apologies to everyone. How long this is taking. Oh no. Internet's not looking so hot anymore. Patience though. Gets the trip guard. Shenanigans, dashes. Yeah, again, Chris seems to be breaking mediums on reaction, which is pretty advanced. Gas shadow counter though. Oh, I don't know what button it is, but definitely something that's useful for Glowseekurr the matchup is the jumping normal that goes horizontally across. I think it's heavy kick, but I'm not 100% sure. It's really good for controlling the fly body Arya whenever she wants to float in the air. Good patience for Chris. Breaks the lights. Again, another guy likes to try to poke after Cold Shoulder, but you're definitely negative. Sometimes the medium one can be plus, but heavy are almost certainly always punishable. Medium is a bit more iffy though. It can be spaced to be plus. That's fine, you take that. It's not too much shadow meter. Or damage for a shadow bar of shadow meter. Here we go, corner nonsense. Not gonna be able to do anything about this. That is a block. I don't know what that whip heavy was. I think that was a Cold Shoulder. In a dire position now. Guess on the light break. Yeah, Arya's got something backing her up. Insurance. That works. Gas break and kill the lights. Oh, the punish! Another guy can do this. Oh, but the round star jumping heavy kick closes it out. Kind of hard to contest there.
The world cannot rely on you.
You gotta jump there. I don't know what to tell you. Something that would definitely help you in that matchup is, well, specifically against Chris, this is actually pretty specific, because he was breaking heavies and mediums on reaction and guest breaking lights a lot. Something that would help is just using different strength of linkers, like mixing up your linker strength, and see if you can break those on reaction. Because I think you were mostly doing light linkers, but I could be wrong. That is going to be that set, though. We'll get, what's up, Iceman? We'll get the next set, which should be Kraven and Lizard, I think. Yeah, hopefully we can get this one done fast into the next set. Or why is my nose itching so much? Again, I know I'm like, I frequently do just like rub and itch my nose on stream, but I feel like it's more extreme than usual this week. Y'all should be good to go, I think. This should be fine. Please do not put you on stream anymore. I don't think you being on stream is what's causing the issues. I think we're just able to see the issues. I'm pretty sure someone in the first round complained about your connection as well. Here we go, though. We got Thunder, we got Sadira. Thunder does have a really good DP for challenging Sadira because it's projectile invul pretty far through it. You don't really see Lizard use Summon Meech too much, though. Oh my god, just an overhead out of nowhere. Opener Ender from Lizard, though. Punish. Knockdown, what's the setup? Nothing, because he did meter ender. You don't really get much Oki off that. You can maybe meet with like a light button. Trade. Definitely an interesting trade there. I don't like these dive kicks she does. You can definitely do some off of some knockdowns. You can do like some guessy left-right nonsense, but on block it's just super punishable. Oh, another overhead. She's blocking too much. In the air? No, he was locked out. Opener Ender. Yeah. We saw Lizard do that earlier too. You gotta be reacting to whether your opponent locks out or not. Oh, you don't even need to pop instinct on that, but it worked out. If they don't have a shadow meter to shadow counter shadow triplex, like you're +1 after that. It's actually a really good like turn steal if they don't have shadow meter. And Chris, I did see it. I'm not sure if you were saying that just because you think that was what was causing issues, but it's definitely, I obviously cannot help you all with tech issues because I'm remote. But it is interesting that Glowseekurr seems to do fine on Xbox when you have some issues on PC. I don't know, maybe y'all can look into that at some point, but it's definitely interesting. I would make sure your computer's actually using the wire connection. Like I was saying earlier, you can have both hooked up, but it will only use one connection. It doesn't use both at the same time. That would be my first guess as to what's happening, because it does seem like an internet thing, not like a hardware thing. But I don't know. This is just me from watching spectating.
Fight on.
Here we go, back into it. Oh my god, this overhead's been doing so much work for Lizard. Guest break. We get the punish. Another guest break for Lizard. Doesn't work out this time, but Kraven blows the combo out. Yeah, I don't like these dive kicks. They're pretty unsafe. And it's like one time it's worked out. No, it caught him unawares. And the combo early, I like it. Oh no, meaties. There's basically no reason. Oh my god, that barely clipped her. There's basically no reason to never meaty Thunder unless he has Shadow Meter. Oh, just right through it. It's not even really a good use of the crow dash, but it works out. No shadow counter. That's definitely the thing to look for, to shadow counter against Sadira. What's the meaty? No meaties from Kraven. She's going for damage. Sadira is definitely one of those characters where you want to go for knockdown injures more often than damage. Because her thing is like hard to deal with Vortex. Oh no, the backdash just gets out of there! If she did a normal meaty instead of the dive kick, I think it would have worked. Like I'm not a Sadira player, obviously. I feel like that dive kick thing though is like, that's like a gimmick. It's like a sometimes thing to do, not like your layer 1. I feel like if you just hit meaties on people more frequently, you'd probably get more hits instead of trying to go for that dive kick stuff. Like the wake up backdash just like ate it up. You got a little saved by Lizard not being ready to like counter hit, but also the instinct pop. I have no idea. No, Chris. All I know is whenever I had some free time before the tournament, I was like, oh, I'll just play some on Steam. I had no issues booting up on Steam. I don't know why Xbox took a minute. A bit. Steam is just better, true. Gets the punish, medium guest break. Lizard is guest breaking mediums a lot. Oh, Kraven not taking her turn back. That ankle slicer is negative. You can press a button afterwards. Late punish, but we get it anyways. Knockdown. There's the dive kick meaty. Lizard did not backdash this time. Damage. Yeah, but if you notice how quickly he wakes up after the damage ender. He basically has no... You have no time to like do a meaty or anything after that. You have to like basically just do a vanilla meaty, like no jumps or anything, if you want to do Oki after the damage ender. No, thought she had the punish there. Not quite fast enough. Shadow Command Grab, I think, might have killed after that. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe it would have. Definitely a strong thing to, It's a strong thing to do with Thunder. All wall splats is you can do command grabs, and they're not tackable. You can just get like some free damage tacked on afterwards. I mean, Chris, if it is an issue, I would try to not have the stream on while you're playing. if you think having the stream up, or either that or just like put the stream up on your phone or something. I think Lizard's getting eaten up a lot by like not blocking, honestly. I think a lot of times, like, watching a stream shouldn't be an issue, but it's good to make sure just not have the stream up while you're gaming. Like, I think it's good tournament etiquette to, like, try your best to make sure everything is as good as possible. It's a little too late to join Ivory. I think you know that. Kraven's in the lead here. Again, you see Kraven jumping. You see Sidera jumping with Thunder. His DP is really good. And it goes through projectiles throughout most of it. So you're not really, like most characters trying to anti-air, you're not really at too much of a risk with Thunder. Anti-air with medium punch. I don't know where you're backing up if you get a knockdown. The big man Thunder, his struggle is getting in. If you get a hit, you get a knockdown, you want to walk forward with this dude. Oh, that's going to be a punish. I'm not sure what he thought was happening there. Bopag. Shadow, she locks out. Not the wall split ender. Shadow opener again. Heavies, broken. Plus frames. Oh my god, that was kind of tricky. Get the right ender, you can kill? No, we locked out. Or we blew it out. We didn't lock out. We blew it out. That's unfortunate. Getting hit again. There's the break. Kraven overextended the combo. Why did that hit? Block and punish? No, I don't know what he tried to do. That might be death. Not quite, but you're getting meated by anything, you're dying. Damn, good effort. He was actually pretty close in that first round, too. Unfortunately, he blew out the combo and didn't get the cash out. Let's go be a 3-1 for Kraven. And now we can finally move on. Let me send it to commercial break. We'll be right back. Yeah, you screwed it up. It happens. Another guy, you do not have a match this round. I'm sorry. Because body DQ'd. So chaotic. Let's see. Damn, Chris and Glowseekurr would be fun to have on, but Chris has requested not to be on stream. Also, he's already been on stream twice. Yeah, let's do these, I suppose. Yeah, you all can play off stream. We're gonna get Cokes and Loc-Nar on stream now. And then we'll get Kraven and Craftsman after that. So that means Chris and Glowseekurr can play off stream. And Taz and Lizard can play off stream. That's Daddy Nar to you. Just gotta wait for Loc-Nar to get in here. We should be good to go. Don't you know it's Daddy's Day tomorrow? How will Soldier carry you if you don't win? Crap. Give you a second? Alright, alright. It's like everyone's having some sort of issues lately. The Xbox Live is just like, I don't know, being weird. Steam might be optimal, actually. You need to do your thing. Yeah, I remember you have kids. Pick a number, 1 through 5. 4. Okay. Loc-Nar watching Twitch on the Xbox? Oh my god. Thank you so much, Ivy, for the 400 bits. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure where that was going. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I thought it was going to be like a bit or something. I mean, I guess that was 400 bits. But I meant like a joke or something. I mean, it makes sense. I've never... Pretty much any smart TV app, I've had a terrible experience watching video on. They're usually like hella laggy and whatnot. Roman, thank you for 2 bits. Thank you for giving me your 2 bits. And an additional 70 from Ivory. Jesus, I made... Oh, wait. 30 more. Cheer. I made $5.02 this stream. Thank you so much for the 500. I appreciate you. You got an actual good hype train emote from Devil Stream? What is it? Let me see it. If it's so good. Damn, you're still subscribed to Alex? That guy streams? The source from Twitch to my receiver without going to the TV's home or booting the entire TV? Yeah, that sucks. Like I said, I've just had terrible experiences with smart TV apps. I like a dumb TV. I like my monitor. This thing's got no apps. It's just got... You can plug in a display port, plug in an HDMI, that's all you got. It's what I prefer. No apps, please. You're good to go. You don't need to wait for me. Back in my day, you just plugged in the coaxial cable. And that was it. You hooked up your Super Nintendo via an RF adapter. Damn, look at that kitty go. Serving something all right. Look, why not S video? I was a kid, man. My parents didn't love me enough for S video. There we go. We got Riptor and Jago. Honestly, Riptor's sweep is pretty good button to throw out. Block it? Oh, we just got a DP. You could have just blocked and punished. Nothing Riptor can do unless they have instinct pop for that. Let's go get blown up. Yeah, Riptor's a little privileged on combo breakers. She's got a 6 frame special. It's not a lot that can beat that. You might have to block it. Oh, blowing up the Endokuken charge. Yeah, not as much recovery as you might think on those. That's a... Was that a heavy DP? I don't think that was heavy. I mean, I wasn't really talking about the performance of video or whatever. I was more talking about just like the simplicity of it. The apps themselves usually do like lag a bit more than using something else, though. Thank you, Stored Satsuma. I do think you should use heavy DP more. That's true, but in certain spots. Like after blocking it's hard to react to, I'm not gonna lie, but after blocking a shoulder from Riptor, like that's a good place to do a heavy DP. Another sweep. The sweep is like -8 or something, I think. You can't poke back after it. Oh, wing kick catches her move again. Heavy break though. Shadow Fireball. Bounces on it. That was a crazy trade. I will say, if you don't like Riptor's skipping neutral with the running flame, Shadow Counter is really good against Riptor. Oh, that was nice. Oh, missed the meaty. Tried to do something else. Woke up with it though. Could have popped Instinct on that Endokuken, I think. It's just something to keep in mind. I think that was supposed to be a wake up DP. They just kind of messed up. How many players qualified for the top cut single elim? You know, honestly, I've thought about doing something like that for the rookies, but I think having it like this is probably better. It gives me less of a headache to run the bracket anyways. He picked his own stage. It's gotta be illegal, right? I mean, challenge has it to where you can do double stage, like 2-stage tournaments pretty easily. Nice optimization. Cooks has got it. Yeah, you see her empty jumping. That's a setup. Loc-Nar getting caught on the way in. Talon Rake just jumps over everything. It's unfortunately. The whip punish, the lockout. Gonna optimize here. A little bit of damage. Flip out. Gets the throw. Just timed the meaty that time. I think it has a lot of active frames, so it's not the worst timing. You could heavy DP that though. Misses his meaty, willing to break again. You're definitely seeing the benefits here of Coke's having really developed offense setups. Make sure he gets his damage on the lockouts.
Supreme victory.
It's not a flawless gamer though, like how the last Shadow Endokuken that Loc-Nar tried to do. Possibly could have Shadow Talon Rake through that to get through it. I'm not sure of the spacing, but that's something that could have happened. Yeah, double kick off stance is like +2 or something. I think it might have. It's hard to say though. It's not that stubby. I definitely, it's 100% difficult to do with Jago. Like it's a execution check really, but I do think trying to do DP after blocking predator stance, the shoulder that goes into predator stance is pretty good. They can get around it by doing by just canceling the predator stance immediately. I'm pretty sure she can be safe, but I think it's a pretty good thing to check. See if they're actually just like a little patient with their offense. That's a lot of what the DP is for. And usually you're winning in the trade differential as well. Like Jago is a good character to main if you want to work on practicing your breakers, because whiffing a DP and then like breaking quickly on reaction is very frustrating. Because the damage differential really just like goes in your favor if you're good at breaking. And things like Shadow Counter is just really good to represent against Riptor as well. There's a lot of situations where she's very susceptible to Shadow Counter. And much like the DP, like Shadow Counter is pretty good for getting Riptors to be a little bit more patient with their offense. You can react to the light follow-up with the toe taps. It's hard, but you can also just send it after blocking a shoulder from Riptor. And if they do anything besides jump or nothing, your shadow counter works. Like you can give a shadow counter the first hit of the toe tap, and you'll still just win. Yeah, I don't think anyone's doing it on a reaction. I do think it's possible, but no one does it. Super tough. You have? I mean, you don't. We don't. I don't think we get to see you playing against Riptor too often. Yeah, the toe tap. It's like a. Looks like it's like a 22 reaction, 22 frame reaction. Pretty tough. You gotta enter more brackets so we can see it. We're gonna have Sadira and Tusk. This is probably kind of a tough matchup for Sadira. Tusk kind of has like the god buttons to say, hey, stay out of the air, that's my space.
Eons have tempered my blade.
This guy is green. My name is Green. You're the greenest person ever. Oh, there's the heavy punch, gets the combo off the stagger. Don't break out the heavies. Looks like she's trying to break heavies just slightly late. Yeah, get the heavy punch. This is a character where you want to play grounded against him. Sadira can play pretty well grounded though. She's got good walk speed and she's got pretty decent buttons. I like extending the combo. End it though. There we go. Big damage. Set up a web on the way down. No, wait for the counter breaker. That stuff is pretty good. You got to make sure you're good on your setups though, to where it's technically a safe counter breaker, unless they do like a projectile invul shadow. Why did she bounce up a little bit there? That looked funny.
Death comes to all.
But yeah, I think
Except me.
I think Kraven's a little aggressive on the counter breakers. I think showing it once or twice is pretty good. When you have instinct, like if you know the setups, it's definitely really good. But you don't want to be giving up your instinct to get to getting punished for a counter breaker attempt. I would give you advice on how to do the setup, but I don't know. I think you probably have to do the web like right before the counter breaker, because I unless you can just set up a web after counter breaker, I honestly can't remember. If you can just do a web after doing a counter breaker, that's probably the way to do it. You'd have to go into the lab to test. Now the Alex V Shrek emotes. Again, as Sadira, you definitely want to spend more time on the ground. The standing heavy punches from Tusk do have to be preemptive, but I mean, it's kind of a good button just to throw out. Sadira probably has a harder time with punishing it than other characters. Like maybe you can do a heavy Widow's Blade Demon reaction. Dude, I said that guy was green before, and he's so purple now. Holy. Game 2 intros? What Eons does to that motherfucker? Yeah, I like it, Meaty, no! I don't know why she's trying to cancel, special cancel her jumping buttons. Just land and do a double. You can't, I don't think you can go straight to linkers off jump ins. Unless you manual them. Oh, that's not even a linker at that point. That's just a manual special move. Knock down. Oh, just Meaty low, but no cancel. That setup's pretty cute. I think that's always a cross up though. I think you just need to block that cross up. Okay, medium gas break. Out of the sky. Gets the web. What side is it? He gets it. She's not blocking, but oh my god, the mash out actually works. Tusk does have cancels that can work in instinct to stop you from mashing in those sorts of situations. But you gotta be ready to execute. Is that death? Oh, she tried to meet you with a kunai, barely missed. Oh, this could be it. She locked out. Shadow should be it. That is unfortunate. Beating with the kunai was the right call, but she just slightly missed it.
Death comes to all.
That sucks. She had that one. Are you seeing the Fury or the Furious or whatever the hell it's called? You were posting about that earlier, I think. I mean, yeah, it happens. You just gotta move on. You can't dwell on that shit. No fast, all furious. Is that they're not related, are they? It's just called the Furious for some reason. Right? I'm not sure. I hope it's good. I think I've heard one person talk about it and it was not glowing, but I hope it's good still. I hope it's at least an enjoyable theater experience.
Fight on.
Possible last game here. Kraven did have the last match. Like, it was legitimately hers. It's definitely the end of that last match definitely show you you know, you should be maybe not gas breaking all the time. Even like switching up when you gas break can be really strong too, because like she gas broke pretty early in that last combo and it just basically let Welder like have plenty of time to confirm and to shadow link her to get the kill. Overhead, she's not blocking. Trying to jump or something, I'm not sure what. Yeah, I mean, he's standing light kick. Pretty tough to deal with. It is important to recognize, though, that Tusk cannot confirm into a combo off that. It's plus and it's annoying, but he can't combo. He can't hit confirm a combo, I should say. He can still combo. You could have just blocked that and punished. That looks so weird. Again, maybe jumping too much. Tusk, whenever he has instinct on, like blocking is actually not a terrible idea. Here we go. Ooh, sending it, not actually confirming the combos. There's a lockout. Oh, another heavy punch. We're definitely seeing a bit of an issue here with Craftsman not breaking on reaction. His gas breaks are kind of guaranteeing a lot of damage for Kraven. What the hell happened there? I think the DP just whiffed and the web hit him, but it looked very funny. Let's go, one on the board, Kraven. Again, a lot of her game plan is in the air, and she's been getting hit a lot still. Craftsman, though, I mean, a lot of that was him gas breaking and just guaranteeing damage for Kraven. And both of these gamers probably should be blocking more whenever the other one has instinct up. Tadira's can be more difficult to block, but Tusks, you just gotta react to the overhead. It's not really that bad. And like, sure, you might take a few throws, but if they're using their instinct to get like 3 throws, like, it's probably not really, it's probably better for you than what Tusk could be doing with a hit.
Fight on.
Not Kraven 2. I don't know. I feel like they're playing their usual way. It's fine. I would like them to start skipping these intros, though. We don't need to see this every single time. What's up, Barretts? Like, this tournament's taking long enough already. We don't need to see the intros. Heavy kunai outside of heavy punch range. It's not a bad tool to use. Ooh, well, they're not blocking. Craftsman. There's another heavy punch, though. Heavy kick. Oh, big heavies. This is going to hurt so much because she guess broke. Finish your combo. Okay, overextended. Got 60 off of it. No, you could have punished that. Okay, get away. Yeah, get away. Don't try to engage. Just get away from him. Okay, throw punish. Not the best, but you get the kill, so it's good enough. Deep black frames. Another lockout. I mean, this is what happened last time, but on Craftsman's side. Now Kraven's the one that's been locking out and guaranteeing damage. I mean, this is pretty much over. This would be a really impossible comeback. Yeah, again, I don't know why she's going in the air so much.
Death comes to all.
You don't recognize Craftsman? They play unranked every now and then. Yeah, unfortunately for Sadira, she does need to play the game a bit more grounded against Tusk. That guy will, he will make you hurt for being in the air. Okay, it was 3-1 Lizard against Taz. Now we get the last round. Okay, I'm glad I put Craftsman on stream there. I was kind of guessing on who might be the last one, but I wasn't sure, and it was not what I wanted. Okay, one last round. Who will I get on stream? Time for ranked. No, wait, Body's not here. Lizard. You don't have any more matches, I'm sorry. My bad. I guess we're just gonna do these two because I think, yeah, okay, that kind of works out. We're gonna get Taz and another guy on stream now. Probably a tough matchup for Taz, but you know, we can try to give some pointers and whatnot, and then we'll end it off with Glowseekurr and Craftsman. So that means Chris and Cokes can play off stream. And then Kraven and Loc-Nar can play off stream. I mean, I hope you understand. There's kind of jack shit I can do about that. Your opponent DQ'd from the tournament, so not really much I can do in way of that. That's just how it is. You get a free win. Isn't that exciting? Everyone loves free wins, I'm pretty sure, right? Everyone's like, oh man, my favorite. I won a match and didn't have to play. I definitely did not want to play the video game. Okay, we got Taz in here. Gotta wait for another guy. I'm definitely looking to get in here. He's usually on it. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm a fan of playing out all the matches if I have them. It's just kind of a thing that's going to happen though in tournaments, especially offline tournaments. It's going to happen a lot more in offline tournaments. Another guy, we're looking for you. I've sent you 2 invites. Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to like it. I've had probably my funniest buy was in, I think it was East Coast Throwdown. Was it 2024 or 20? Whichever one was the last one. I forget what last year it was. I was in Street Fighter 6, and my first round opponent did not show up, and I won that match, obviously. And then my first opponent that I actually got to play in the tournament was Daigo, so that was really fun. I got washed. Here we go, the Spinal, Glacius. I don't know too much about this matchup. Again, I feel like I should play a little Spinal. Maybe I can give some better tips or something. Spinal is definitely a character where I feel a little clueless about piloting. Another guy, kind of giving up its corner pressure though. It's definitely the thing that Glacius is really good at is that tight corner pressure with the hail up. Oh, I'll go for the meat. I do like Taz using these skeleports into soul swords more often. Definitely was not a thing he was using beforehand. He's got the shadow meter too now for the slide into Shadow Skull. He does have a unique option as well with the dive kick against Glacius's puddle or shatter. Oh, we're gas breaking Taz. Yeah, save. Could have popped Instinct. You can still pop the Instinct on that with Spinal to keep it safe.
Supreme victory.
Definitely, as always, my advice for playing against Glacius is your tier 1 concern is jumping Shatter. I think he only got hit by 1. It wasn't that big of a thing in that matchup. We definitely want to make sure you jump every Shatter that comes out. You're not going to. Even the best players still get hit by Shatter, but you want to make sure you're trying to jump all of them. Oh, reversal. I think he went to jab, though, instead of power devour. Nice. That was actually really good use of power devour. If you're outside that ice arm, the big lance normal, Glacius actually can't do too much to Spinal. That will blow up power devour. Nice punish. Shadow. Yeah, you had to go through it with Shadow. I believe Shadow Bone Shaker is a projectile invincible. Misses the punish. Unfortunately, Shadow Skeleport is really slow. It's not the best reversal. It's not the best quick punish either. I like it. I like it. I like showing it. Although, honestly, after spending that much meter and you still had another shadow bar, I would have just cashed out with shadow. You're dead. That sucks. I do like showing counter breakers, especially on heavy auto doubles. I do kind of. I mean, it's easy to say with hindsight. I do kind of feel that the play there was to cash out with the shadow skeleport, though. I think it might have killed. Those are hard decisions to make in the moment, though. Everything goes by really fast in this game.
Fight on. Ready. Fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Spinal's... I mean, besides Skeleport, obviously. Whenever Glacius puts up a hell, Skeleport is definitely Spinal's best thing to do. I think even without a cancel, you should be your turn still, as long as you're reacting fast enough. I can get the skulls up, get the bouncing up. No breaks. That should hit. It's not. That didn't hit. Nice. I actually miscounted the number of hits. I would have got hit there. I think saving skulls for skeleports into oh, nice punish. Again, the heavies. I think another guy's onto your schemes, though. He's not really been breaking too much. I'm not able to combo. Liquidize gets punished. Oh, we guess. Not able to kill. Yeah, we just mashed with armor.
Supreme victory.
I'm definitely seeing Taz. You know, he used to play Maya a lot, but now he's sticking with Spinal. I'm definitely seeing him improve each time he plays. Every time he joins these tournaments, I should say. I'm seeing him use more and more of Spinal's tools. It does look like he's messing up a little bit whenever I'm guessing here. It looks like you're trying to mash with jab sometimes and you get the Power Devour instead. I'm not 100% sure if that's what's happening. I'm not sure if that's like if you down back for sure if you get mash jab instead, or if you need to be neutral. That's not something I've practiced with Spinal, so I definitely just don't know. We're moving on though. We're gonna get Glowseekurr. We're gonna get Krasn back. Should be an interesting match. Glowseekurr seems like he has some decent game plans with the characters he plays, but he looks like he definitely still has a lot to learn. It looks like he's got like offense down. He knows how to have confidence in doing what he's going to do. Which confidence is key. Sometimes, you know, even if you're not doing like the best thing ever, like being confident about your choice can be really strong. Yeah, what was his gamer tag again? Okay, I'm sending the invites out. We need Krasn, we need Glowseekurr on the stream, please. No, power went out. What is it, that household? They just cannot win on anything with their gaming setups. This is the last stream match, by the way. I haven't refreshed in a minute. It does look like Chris will win the tournament unless Cokes beats him here. Then it will be up in the air. It could be another guy. It could be Craftsman. It could be Glowseekurr if he wins. A lot of 4-1 gamers. Cokes lost 2 sets. We do have another guy, another guy and Craftsman are definitely very strong players that are also in the bracket. All 3 of these gamers, Cokes, another guy, and Craftsman, are definitely they're like peeking at the edge of what I allow in rookies. Looks like we're good to go, though. Are we gonna see Jago again from Glowseekurr? I know I saw them also play, I think, Kim Woo as well at one point. I definitely would not recommend Kim Woo against Tusk. She can play it fine. It's not the most fun matchup. I'm not sure how Jago does. Although, KI, like, the matchups really don't matter until you start playing it at a really high level. Like, I was playing ranked earlier, and I played against an August player, which is like, it's like one of the worst matchups in the game, but just because, you know, they were only a gold ring player, you know, they weren't the best. I kind of bullied them. We got the intros. I've never noticed how veiny Django is. Bro needs to drink some water. Okay, fireballs. I feel like Tusk can probably Immortal Spirit under fireballs on reaction and then do the kick, the slide. I think it's called Moose Jaw, I'm not sure. Oh my god. And there's your wrist. Oh, he drops the combo. That's a lot of damage. It's still on the table though. He can kill him this next hit. No, he goes for another reset. That's meaty, yeah. Glowseekurr gotta calm down. DP? Could have done light DP, I think would have hit. I will say something I've noticed from Craftsman is he has a lot of the shadow meter he doesn't really use. I know Tusk is not really a character that's spinning shadow meter or neutral, but you could be looking to shadow counter and just do shadow cash outs. Oh, wait for the counter break. You didn't need it. You just needed one chance into Ender, and that would have ended it with the Ender. It's definitely something I messed up on a lot in my own game plan. Is I overextend combos when I don't need to. Oh, no punish. You can definitely win kick punish that. That's got a lot of whip recovery. The lockout should seal it. That really pulled in for a close angle there.
Death comes to all.
I feel like it usually doesn't hit that angle.
Except me.
But maybe it was just because of so close to the wall there. Maybe it's stage specific as well. Definitely seeing a lot of this stuff. I mean, this is just Tusk. This is what Tusk does. A lot of times you can win with Tusk just because your opponent does not want to sit there and block and be patient and neutral. Tusk will just hit you for a bunch of damage in neutral if you're not approaching it cautiously. And those big heavy buttons he puts out are punishable. Like you can whip punish the standing heavy, the one where he swings his sword. I would say he swings his sword in a big circle for like all of his heavy buttons. But the standing one is -5. You can't jab punish it if they don't space it well. It's pretty susceptible to be whiff punish as well. And the crouching one's like -17 or some nonsense. It's really punishable. A lot of times against Tusk, just being patient and waiting for your opportunity to punish is the best game plan. Yeah, it all depends on what kind of Tusk you're playing, though. Like sometimes they try to steal turn too, and like that. Again, that one where he crouches and like sends the sword up in a big arc is like -17. That one's -5. You can definitely punish it at like any range. I think you just gotta block cross up. That's definitely like a little cute gimmick, but it's like there's not even like a. That was actually smart. A little crushing with the Shadow Wind Kick. Heavy's broken though. Fireballs can't be deflected. You could have canceled the Shadow Fireball. That's a unique thing Jago has. No punish! That was excellent. Craftsman though, recognizing the jump over and got the DP. Maybe he should have just taken the DP hit though instead of trying to juggle. I think just a normal DP. Nice whip punish. See, we're seeing stuff. He's backing up. Guest brick at the end. Not a terrible idea. Yeah, it's definitely not your turn after that's blocked. Not the juggle ender. I don't know why you went for that. Could have just got more damage. Here we go. Abusing the Singing Light kick. No shadow counter. Gets the counter hit instead though. Oh, missed it. You can't count. That's unfortunate.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory.
Definitely something I'm noticing from Craftsman is, maybe he's not. I mean, maybe he's just trying to steal turns, but maybe he's not fully aware of when he's actually plus or not off of the Tusk nonsense. He's getting counter hit a lot. Which sometimes you can try to steal turns with Tusk deflect frames. It's definitely a normal thing for Tusk to do. Gamers are gaming. The Blastoise? Are you a fan of the big man Blastoise, Kron? Are you a Mega Launcher gamer? Kron definitely hops on Pokemon Champions for sure. For real, for real. Actually, I have no idea if you do or not. I feel like maybe not. If I had to guess one way or another, I would say no. It's fun though. I highly recommend.
Fight on.
We got one on the board. You cook on champs? Oh shit. You're not running Mega Blastoise though, are you? I mean, Mega Blastoise can do stuff, but definitely not a meta pick. Here we go.
Ready. Fight.
Gengar? Yeah, Gengar's pretty good. Classic. Thank you for letting me know. Wing kick, taking turns. Oh, too early. We dropped the combo though. Drop the punish. Shadow counter guess. Interesting instinct pop. Does he still get life back off that? If you pop instinct after the fireball comes out? Actually didn't notice in there. That's minus 17! Again, if you block Tusk doing that button, the one where he like crouches and sends his sword over his head, that is like really minus. You can just punish him for that. I think that might be the same account that did it in the main K I Discord earlier. I should have checked for that, honestly. Medium gas break. Oh, just gets hit by it. No punish though. Nice block on the overhead. Checking with the light kick. Tusk is not plus in that situation. You got a good rip door, kid. DP? Yeah, don't hold it. I like not canceling it. If you're not confident with the juggles, this should kill, I think. Just end it! Okay, he got another lockout. I think he could have just ended it and would have killed.
Death comes to all, except me.
Except me. I clicked on the wrong thing. I mean, my brain. Craftsman a lot of times is getting a good work out of that that crouching heavy punch, but it is a huge risk to send on block. Like I was saying, it is punishable on block. It's maybe the #1 thing Glowseekurr is like missing in this matchup right now. It's whenever he blocks that crouching heavy punch, like you can. I feel like Jago could punish a wing kick if you want to really be sure at any distance, but you could almost certainly do like forward heavy kick into a special and stuff like that. What's up, Italio? Oh no, you can't do that. No, the classic.
Ready. Fight.
Somebody quit. Somebody just quit out. I mean, or we could do this. That will be a match loss for Craftsman. So we're going into a game 5. It's my only hard stage rule. Don't pick this one. On stream either. Like you can play this in off stream if you want to.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Supreme victory.
Oh my god, the perfect! He's so good! I mean, all you got, just clutch up, man. Clutch up for the last game. You fucking love Jago? You would love Jago. Does it remind you of Jason Statham? Just don't pick random, and don't pick that stage, Craftsman. Make sure you're picking a stage on purpose. Well, not that one at least. Not on purpose. Jason and the Beekeeper? What the fuck? Is that a real movie? Are you making shit up? Yeah, good old Tiger's Lair. All reliable. Don't click random. Don't do it. You're playing with fire if you click random. Just pick Tiger's stage. Tiger's Lair. Anything. Literally any stage. We're going to Ice Haven. People are cowards, that's why I tell you. Rash is still good. Aphex plays Rash. SVM still plays Rash. I bet even Alex still plays Rash, even though he doesn't join tournaments anymore. At least not my tournaments, at least. He joined the Latin American one. Oh, the heavy DP. We wake up with our own. Oh, a little late on the punish. No, another heavy DP. Craftsman might want to show a little bit more patience. Like guest break. Yeah, that's punishable. He didn't believe. There we go. I like the patience. Gets the punish. Wake up throw, it just works. He just gets hit, no! And the lockout, that should seal it unless he drops the combo. Shadow through. He's got it. Nice heavy break on reaction. The deflect, that does so much damage. And there we go, we're evened up here. I'm not sure what that was. Get the throw though. Another throw. They're adding up. He gets the shadow counter this time. Deflect. Oh, Craftsman definitely locking out a bit too much. Giving Glowseekurr a lot of damage. That was a whiff. -5. He got punished with a jab or something. Oh, he thought he had the punish. Glowseekurr will do it. Taking the set over Craftsman with the one due to a bad stage pick. It's unfortunate. But a win's a win. And that was that was on Craftsman. All right, let me input these scores. Looks like Loc-Nar took it over Kraven. Yeah, then Chris took it over Cokes. And that should be it. It looks like Chris ended up winning the tournament with 5-0. Just straight on through. Glowseekurr, the brothers, getting in second. We got AnotherGuy in third, Craftsman in fourth, Loc-Nar in fifth, Cokes in sixth, Kraven in seventh, and Lizard in eighth. I will say these standings are tentative. I will go through and double check all the scores to make sure I input them correctly. But that should be right. Thank you all for hanging out, playing some KI, putting up with the some of the nonsense that went on. The next KI bracket, the I run, will be on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I believe. That's correct. Besides that, though, I'm going to say GG's and goodbye. Scrambling streaming. I might rate Scrambling. We got Aham also streaming, though. You know what? Aham doesn't stream KI that often, does he? Like maybe once a week. Let's rate Aham. Unless he's not doing... I'm trying to see what it loads in. I'm not going to give you a shout out because I don't do that. Roman would have to be here, but I think he's seeing a movie. We're going to rate Captain Aham. Looks like he's hanging out with KI this weekend. He's a fun stream. Make sure to use your channel points to play annoying noises in his stream. And have a good night.